All right, ab and hip blast. I have a Zoom tonight with a friend of mine. She's a breathwork coach. So we're gonna do some breath work for 30 minutes, nothing too intensive, just kind of working on the basics. I thought that would be something cool to try out with her. I'll of course let y'all know how it goes, but it's perfect timing for this ab blast because so many people are so tight in the diaphragm that it's hard to take a deep breath. So I'm going to work a lot around my ribs. I'm going to start with the Pro Blaster. Just kind of work around here. I do apply a good amount of pressure along my rib cage because you see this line right here? What do they call that? They gave it a name, something syndrome, hourglass syndrome. It happens when common for like overweight children, basically, especially my generation where you had all your moms and grandmas and moms in the neighborhood just telling you to suck it in. So you suck it in so hard, but you're pulling everything up, that everything right under here, the upper abs are squeezing and they're overworked and they're overtrained. You're not actually activating the core like a sucker punch. You're just squeezing everything in to try to make it appear, smaller. I'm alternating between leaning back and leaning to the side. It's easier to get into where, ab muscles actually hide. If you lean back a little bit, my AirPod might not have been connected at the beginning, so if I sound like I was echoing, it's because Margot's got her iPad in the other room. I'm carving around the top of my hip bone right now. I'm gonna lean, do the other side. Y'all know I love habit stacking, so I'm trying to be good about turning my red light on. I know sometimes it's not easy to see what I'm doing when it's on, so I'm trying to keep it like a little bit behind me, but also get some of that benefit of it. Don't be afraid to shove that stomach skin out of the way. If y'all didn't see, there's a big Mode Air sale happening right now where you can get 15% off and free shipping on most of the bundles. Again, sorry if the audio keeps cutting in and out. Apparently my AirPod's trying really hard to connect to Margot's iPad. Got my Master Blaster right now. Just kind of following the same area it was before. Yes, loose skin wobbles, wiggles. Just go with it. Try to stretch it out as much as you can. Here in a minute, I'm gonna lay down and give it a little bit of lengthening. Let's see if I can grab my Savage Blaster first. I have quite a few of them under the bed because some are my broken ones. Something about this thing, sometimes the claws just want to pop right off. always stretching, always lengthening, diamond technique. But go off of what feels best for you. 10 minutes on the stomach area might feel like too much. If it is blast for shorter, got one of my gliding cups. I'm gonna suction that on, and I'm just kind of running it back and forth along the rib cage, down where, you know, obliques would be if I had them. Stay suctioned. With the belly, when you're cupping, you can do circles. Just don't put the cup directly over your belly button. Again, I prefer cupping in the shower because it's easier to get a more consistent glide with lather from, you know, bar soap or body wash. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna lay back and show you how I do a little bit more of the hips. All right, I'm turning on my side. I'm gonna expose a little more of the hip bone. Master Blaster. When you turn, when you have like loose skin, fat on your body always wants to fall the opposite direction. So it's easier for me to just turn side to side so that I can get my hips better. There's some form of tool under my head. Lift up. This exposes the hip bones, and you can get down kind of in between them and do some scooping. This feels really good for like the low core. And then same, drop to the other side. You can work the upper around the rib cage the same way. And then I like to take the mini two, lift the hips. Again, this is kind of, I'm gonna try to turn a little to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Hips. And just do scoop under the belly. Also feels really good, like right inside the hip bone. Just scoop. And then you can follow around the rib cage as well. All right. Don't forget, when you're done, lots of flushing. Just grab the skin, move it around, pinch, roll. This will also help you feel and find adhesions and spots that feel like thicker. But it's okay to touch your skin. It's okay to grab your body. Nobody cares. It's just you in your living room. Maybe me on your phone, but all right, that's day 3. Y'all have a good day.